Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be summoning a awesome spirit from roots and also gathering up some forest bees to get a little further on in this pack. Alright guys, so I have done quite a bit off camera, like always. I made a Shuriken, which I've never made one before, and here's some of the things that I used on it. As you see, it's got manulin, I used endstone, platinum, and the osmiridium, I think that's how it's pronounced, or osmiderium, which is osmium mixed with one iridium ingot. And of course you get the iridium from finding it in dungeon chests. As you can see, you take the 9 shards, put it inside of a compressor. I made a compressor, pretty simple to make there as well. And then you put both of those things inside your smeltery, and you can just make yourself a Shuriken. And I figure this one's going to be pretty nice. I mean, look at all these modifiers. So it has quite a bit. I also added reinforce, what I used the one modifier for. And now it has reinforce. So I do have a projectile. And I also have the sharpening kit. I actually need to sharpen my... There we go, cleaver. And now that thing is fully charged, ready to go. Both of these guys are ready to go. This is 91 ammo. And a 20% chance to not... consume ammo when using it. So I'm probably going to use the modifiers to upgrade that part, so I don't have to keep using. I think I can use endstone to sharpen it though. And endstone gives it alien and interference. So the secondary modifiers are the ones that are put towards the projectile part. But we need to go ahead and make a few things. We need to make the rune stones for roots. We're going to continue with roots today. There's quite a few things I can see over there. I was building my blood altar. I just built the template. I'm going to use a template from now on. It just makes it a lot easier, so I don't have to continue worrying about how high I got to put this thing. So I just built a template out of a few different materials. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to need star metal. We're going to need this dawnstone, which I showed you how to get in a previous episode. We're going to need these rune stones, 16 of those to be exact. And these are also going to be split up into 4. Hopefully they will work. Awesome. There you go. So I'm going to need 4 of these guys. Hopefully it'll give me all 4 when I activate this thing. And I'll need these runestones to get further into roots. We're actually going to worry about getting a leaf. We're going to spawn a new mob today. And I hope that mob treats us well. I don't know if this mob is hostile or not. That's kind of another thing. Ooh, I just earned an achievement. It says your very own hinge, Stonehenge. Guessing that's what it's referencing. Ow. Always while I'm over here. You know what? Let me go ahead and collect this, and then is that it? You know, I'm gonna try. Ow. Where are you at? 2 shots. Instant kill. Nice. Uh-oh. Creeper. I'm glad explosions are turned off. Awesome. So, yeah, this thing does pretty good damage, I have to say. I really need to change the name of that. That is a long name. Really long name. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this off. We need to kind of set these runes up, or these attuned standing stones. They go 2 out, so 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then another one behind that. And this guy's pretty much set up. I'm going to go ahead and sleep so we have some daylight to do this in, so we can actually see the mob. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I have everything I need to get on with today's episode. And we're going to be worrying about getting this leaf, which is called From Another World. Basically, you're going to be creating a portal that's going to allow this spirit in. I think it's called, Lesser Sprites. Or, yeah, Sprites. And this guy is going to require a few things. Now, if you read down here, you'll see that it also requires 4 different type of flowers to go in your brazier. So, as you see, you don't see them here, but it does require them. And you need those items as well. Okay, so we have our different types of flowers. And we can go ahead and place all of those inside of our braziers. Then go ahead and get our other items out that we're going to need. And of course, flint and steel. Let's go ahead and light these guys up. And this is why I made those shurikens for today's episode. And shift click, and the ritual will commence. And this ritual is going to generate a rather weird looking creature. And you may not be able to see it at first, but you will hear it shortly. I should hear it. As long as I stay around, I'm pretty sure. There it is. So you see this little fella floating around. He makes some noise. Kind of nice. I don't know how low to the ground he gets, but he's a nice looking fella, man. I really don't want to kill him, but I'm gonna have to. Ow! Okay. Ow. Okay, so he does attack you once you do kill him, or once you do hit him with a little bit of damage. So yeah, he comes at you pretty hard, actually. He kind of pushes you away, it seems like. But yeah, we got 4 of the Otherworld Leaves from that. And this can be used, it's actually used in several recipes as far as I'm concerned. But this recipe is one that a lot of stuff uses. I think. I could be wrong. Here I am talking about this, but you will need this, trust me. It's used in the runic altar to make blank runes. Wow. Okay. So this is apparently how you make blank runes in the runic altar with a lot of mana. Holy moly. Yeah. Pulsating propolis. We're going to worry about that hopefully next episode. But I may actually get into it. You know what? I'm going to get into it this episode. I really need this leaf though, because we can't really move on. There's something that really requires it. Not exactly sure. Pretty sure this requires it, but something requires this, but it just isn't showing up currently in JEI. But it does require it. I did see it. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I can't. But I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away in roots because that was just something that we needed to get done. And we do know how to get it. By the way, I got this overgrown seed in one of the dungeon chests over there. So that was actually pretty nice. Other than that, I think we need to worry about getting a few other things. So, if we look at getting into blood magic, which I know we're jumping all around, but we have to do that. It's just the nature of this pack. We need impregnated sticks to make the rudimentary snare. And impregnated sticks, of course, if you've messed around with forestry, you know that it requires seed oil and requires logs. And I have been gathering some seed oil, and we just need some logs to get us some sticks. So I'll go ahead and do that, but we also need to worry about getting some beehives. So we need to get into forestry. We have beehives, and our bee houses, we need apiary. Pretty sure. Look at forestry. I'm not very good with bees, so please forgive me if I do anything wrong with bees. I know this has genistry, but believe me, we cannot get into genistry at the moment. There are a few things. Let's see. There they are. Okay, so with the apiary, which is what we want. We want the apiary, and it requires living wood, impregnated casing, treated wood slabs, and a bee house. And a bee house requires a comb, which we should get a comb. I think there was some combs in something else. I can't remember. In a village somewhere. It looks like it requires any kind of comb. So that's not too bad. All we really need is one apiary to get what we need. I think we can go ahead and go to that village. I really remember there being combs there, because I don't remember grabbing any. I do have some ender drones and a steadfast drone. Those I got from a quest, I think. What else do we have? Oh, we need to get some impregnated sticks made for sure. So let me go ahead and do that. I have a bucket on me, so we'll take the bucket and we'll put it inside the carpenter. And get rid of this. We don't need that right now. We need this guy. There we go. And that should start making our sticks, right? There we go. We had to remove that from there. Basic circuits that I made to go ahead and make more of these tanks. Because you need these to make the tanks. Okay. So I'll put the basic circuit somewhere else. Alright. So working towards getting the bee house. Since we got the impregnated sticks, living wood we have the ability to get. That's just treated wood. Of course, we have a lot of we have access to a lot of treated wood. But we need to get some beehives. So let's go ahead and make a scoop. I'm pretty sure this scoop is going to require wool, which I have some wool on me, and some string and some sticks. I don't know if it requires impregnated sticks. You look at for the regular old scoop. Regular sticks and wool. So that'll give us one scoop. Now, a smoker. This smoker right here. Bee smoker. Requires flint and steel. A stick. Some leather and some tin. Okay, so tin. I think it was 5 tin. Yeah, 5 tin. Flint and steel, so 1 iron and 1 flint. 2 leather. Should have leather in here somewhere. I thought it would be in here. Where would I put leather? I could be out of leather, to be honest. Let's just go ahead and get some leather. It's no big deal. I probably am out because I did make some books. So that could be one reason. There we are. Leather good to go. By the way, we have some impregnated sticks now. Oh, let's go ahead and take this. I had 2 buckets worth in there, so I'll go ahead and make sure those get made up because we are going to need them. And now we have the scoop. Let's worry about getting that fogger made, or the smoker. Alright, it was 1 iron, flint and steel, a stick, or a handle. I think it was like this, or it was like this. There we go, bee smoker. And you really want this because, honestly, it's a pain if you don't have this. And you can honestly hold this in your offhand, and I think it works just the same. Yeah, it does. Let's see, can we clear up some of our inventory here? I do want this. And our slime sling. I think everything else we can kind of put away. Don't really need all of this stuff. I'll keep the impregnated sticks on me. Put the wool in here. The string we'll need later. And blaze, that's one of these guys. And sticks. Okay. So it's coming nighttime. I think I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then we will head out on our adventure. Alright guys, so it's day. We're going to go off on our adventure. Over here is also where our mine's at, but over there is a village. So if I shoot myself up and launch this, we can actually travel so fast. And eventually we'll come into a little bit of lag, but that's on the server, just kind of loading us in. So got to keep that in mind. Hopefully we can get across this water. Oh, this will not be fun if we have to land in the water. It should not be that far of a gap. From what I've seen, it wasn't anyways, but we should be able to go down into the, like right here. Go ahead and drop down. Ooh, I gotta avoid these guys. They're gonna try to attack me. Oh boy. Alright, I should be able to hop up from here. Yeah. And continue on our way. Now, JEI should help me out here. Actually, it looks like we've went the wrong way a little bit. Okay, let's kind of look here in our map. Figure out exactly where we're at. I think we overshot what we're looking for. Did we? No, where's the village at? There is a village somewhere around us. Pretty sure. Maybe I was crazy. Oh, I think it might have been previous map generation. That could be what it was. that I seen a village from. Let's see. I'm not really seeing a village, but finding a jungle would be just as fine. We're actually looking for some bees. So, do we have any? Nothing. Nothing here. Yeah, I'm actually not seeing any structures. So that might be something like this right here was a previously loaded chunk. That's what that was. Okay, so we're gonna look for a village, or not a village. We're gonna look for a jungle biome, and that's where we most likely will find what we're looking for, because we're looking for forest drones, because we're gonna need silky propolis to be able to do really anything. And we need those bees. So I'm going to meet you guys when I find a forest biome. Okay, so after taking a little bit of a look at JEI, I was kind of confused at how to exactly get propolis, because I looked in that jungle and I did not find any hives for this. So I was looking at the propolis, or the silky propolis, and you can get this from, I think it's stringy combs also have a chance. Let's see, centrifuge. There was another thing that this thing produces. Let me see. What does this produce? This stuff. The silky wisps come from the silky propolis, but to get the silky propolis, you need a silky comb that you get from a tropical princess. And you can get a tropical princess. You can't. Yeah, the bees are attacking me. But I figured I would just kind of get started a little bit with bees, because, I mean, I need to figure out a way to get a few things. Well, we got a comb. We got honeycombs. So that's something that's a plus. We definitely need those. Actually, I need to get my glider here. Yeah, I'm just taking my glider, kind of looking around for beehives. The ones I come across. So far, it looks like meadows is the only ones I can get right now. I tried to look at drones, and I mean, the forest drones, it shows the only way I can get a forest drone is by taking any kind of drone, I guess, and trading it with an apiarist. So I'm gonna have to find an apiarist somewhere. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, kind of smoke these guys out and just still them. I'm still not getting any drones. So hopefully I can get drones. It does show I can. I just have to, I'm going to kind of clear out all these beehives that are around my base. And hopefully I can come up with something, because if not, I don't know how I'm going to start bees, because I'm not very familiar with bees as it is. So these are meadow princesses. The queens are the ones that give you back drones. So you'd have to take a princess and a drone and turn that into a queen, and without the drone, can't start that process. So I'm not even getting drones out of these. I should. There's got to be some sort of way to do that. Ah, there's one drone. Wow, all of that for one drone. What do we got? Pristine stock, so that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We want pristine. We got 3 honeycombs. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to produce a bunch of drones and hopefully find a village that has an apiarist in it, because I have not come across a village. So I'll have to do some more searching. I'm not too far away from spawn, to be honest. So, oh, there's a forest hive. That's what I was looking for. I did not see any jungle hives in the forest there. So, we should be able to get somewhere with this. I might have to find another jungle and look around in that jungle to find the hives, because we can't go anywhere without that silky propolis. And without being able to breed up the forest drones, or the forest princess, we can't get any. So I'm going to do some looking here real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm in a tropical rainforest, and I happened upon the tropical hive. So I guess you can find them. You just have to search a little bit harder, I guess. And what did I get? Looks like I got a silky comb. Uh-oh. I'm missing something. Let me go ahead and throw some of these that I found away. dive back in here, hopefully grab that drone. I'm pretty sure a drone came out of there as well. Oh boy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just overlooked it. But I should be able to find some more hives over here, hopefully. Especially with it getting dark. There's one in that tree. So what I did is I just gathered some dirt. I'm able to break dirt now. It looks like there was a like a bug in the code. On minetweaker or block tweaker. Something like that. And I was able to get that fixed. And now you can break dirt with your hand. Okay. Let me fog this guy up. And break him. Nice. Okay, so I did get a drone, I'm pretty sure. 2 tropical drones. This is a noble stock, though, so I'm going to continue searching, and hopefully I can find something a little bit nicer. Hopefully I can find a pristine stock on one of these trees. But yeah, there's a few up here, and they're on the trees hanging, and I'm actually liking this. So yeah, this will be really nice for me to be able to get started with this, since it's actually required. Like, if you don't have a tropical hive, you're pretty much screwed by this point. You're gonna need that. So we got another noble. We really need a pristine. If we can't get a pristine, that's okay. We know where this is at, so we can probably find more. But I mean, if we cannot get a pristine, it'll be a sad day, because we won't be able to get. We'll have limited uses pretty much on these guys. I don't exactly know the exact numbers, but I know that it does affect it quite a bit. Okay, let's scoop you. Come on, pristine. Pristine, awesome. We got one pristine. We have some tropical drones. I don't know if but that's all we need. Really, I think we're good. So I'm gonna head back to the base, and I guess I can go ahead and make get all that stuff ready. All right, so I'm pretty sure we have everything. Went ahead and got all my bees put in here. I have, of course, more seed oil being produced. Just throw all your excess seeds in there. It's really all you need. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm making a impregnated casing. That's exactly what we need right now, and I should have enough. As soon as we get the impregnated casing, everything should be able to be crafted to get ready to make this bee house. Okay. So, we have a bee house. Bee house is one of the steps we need to make. So we need a cone. I'm pretty sure we have some cones in here. I'm going to use the honeycombs for right now. So, a regular honeycomb. Bam. We should be able to make the impregnated frame. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to require impregnated sticks. Let's see, the bee house. Everything else we should have. This is just treated wood. Bam. Now we have a bee house. Now, I'm not worried about the bee house. I want to actually go ahead and further that. And what is this used for? This is used to make the apiary. And I want to go ahead and make an apiary. It requires living wood, the impregnated case, the bee house, and the treated wood slab. So we have all that. And bam, we have an apiary. Okay, so I want to go ahead and I already have some silky combs. So I'm going to put those in this centrifuge. Oh, I don't have the centrifuge yet. We're going to make the centrifuge, though, soon. Probably next episode. I don't know about this episode. Or I might make it in between episodes. What does it require? Oops. There we go. Require some copper. Sturdy casing, bronze. Stained glass. That's not bad. I think we do that. Let me go ahead and get those things. It's not going to take me too long. I guess that's some bronze. We should have all that stuff. Do I have bronze? If I don't have bronze, all I have is bronze plates. But we can turn those. I need 8. Bronze and 6 copper. 2 glass. And I think that's it for the centrifuge. Yes, that's it. Okay. All that should be fine. That makes it a lot faster to travel, by the way. Let's throw our ingot cast on here. Toss those guys in there. They're going to cook down and give us some ingots. And then we can be able to make this thing. While we wait, let's go ahead and throw our apiary outside. And I'm pretty sure this needs to be in a jungle biome. This is not going to work outside of a jungle biome. So we might want to put this in a jungle biome close by and then chunk load it. And then be prepared to travel to it. That's the only problem with this setup, because we cannot get into Genius Tree right now to be able to help this. Okay, so we have pristine, and we'll take our drones, and that should be good for right now. Let's go ahead and try it. I'm pretty sure it's going to tell us it's not going to work right off the bat. So this is going to produce one. It'll produce it, but it should not work. Okay, it says it's too dry and it's too cold. So we have a princess, we have the apiary. We just need to put it in a jungle biome. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'll be putting this in a jungle biome. It will start working in a jungle biome, or any type of jungle biome-ish thing. Okay, so there's our bronze. Get our sturdy casing, 2 glass, copper, centrifuge. And our centrifuge is going to have to be hooked up to power, of course. And hopefully I have some. Yes, I do. LV cable, wire, connectors. And it now has some power. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to need the silky. And we're going to need a couple more of these combs. I think we need... it gives us a chance of getting, yeah, the propolis. So we have a chance of getting the propolis. So I'm going to be breeding a bunch of these guys. Maybe I can get one propolis here in a second. There we go. We got a silky propolis. And whenever this is done, hopefully we get another silky propolis. One more. Come on. There we go. So we got a silky propolis there. Maybe we'll get another one. No. Then you take the silky propolis and you put that in there. And you have a chance of getting a silk wisp. And we need these silk wisps to be able to make the snares. And we only need 4, to be honest, because we only need 16 snares. We probably don't even need 16 snares, to be honest. But it's going to help us out. So we got sticky resin. This is used for a few things. But yeah, that's how we're gonna be moving forward. I'm just gonna have to spend some time in the forest, I guess, breeding these things. I could go back to that other forest I was just at. It's pretty far away. And hopefully find some more up in the trees and just break those and get the cones out of there. That'd be easy to do as well. But I think setting up in the forest is not gonna be too hard, and making sure that's chunk loaded. But yeah. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.